Hello! We are here! Thank you so
Wait,
much for stopping by. Happy New Year! Happy New Year! By the way, Ryan, when for you when it's the
what's wrong
deadline
with
to
my
wish.
TV?
Oh my God!
I'll fix that in a second. But
Was that me?
I don't know. So welcome
No,
everybody. Right before the show, I told Marco I was going to get the fish tank going, and I pressed some buttons, and I thought the fish tank was going. It does not look like that's the fish tank, but
I killed your fishes. Shame on me. So welcome everybody to another amazing show. This is it's our first amazing show this year, right?
it is. Yes,
Yes,
it
it
is.
is. And we have Joanna here. Welcome, Joanna. I'm the fish tank breaker. This
That's
could
right.
be
The
a
fish.
nice name for a WWF wrestler.
That's
The
a good
fish tank
idea.
breaker.
Yeah, and they can, every time they come out on the stage, they can bring out a fish tank with them and then
Yeah.
smash it. Oh,
Smash
that
it.
would be
Awesome.
1980s at its finest. And then they could wrestle the guy that had the 2x4 and he could smash the fish tank. Oh, some of those things from the 80s were fantastic.
Yes. Yes. They were amazing times because mainly
Amazing
because, for
times.
instance, I didn't had any knee problems. Those things.
Way back in the good old days. Oh,
Absolutely. Absolutely. So hope you had amazing New Year parties. And let me share mine with you. So this was Saturday, right? Yes, it was from Saturday to Sunday. And
yes, that is
there
correct.
was there was they supposed to have a party close to where I live, around 1 mile away or even less. And I didn't bought the ticket to go, but after having lunch, called someone and I asked, "Well, do you still have some tickets?" "Well, we don't have, but we have some VIP tickets." And I asked, "How much?" And he said, "Well, you get this 50." And I said, "Okay, this is too much for me, and maybe I don't even go because it was kind of depending on my mood." And then he told me, "Well, if you want to come, just ring me before coming and I will find some way for you to join." And then in the middle of the afternoon, because we had some orange alerts due to the weather, everything was canceled. So at, I think I was at 10 p.m. I was already in bed.
Wow.
Awesome
Yeah.
party.
Well, it's okay. When you get a little bit older, the New Year's isn't. I don't know. It's not
Yes.
always as fun and parties. I stayed up till midnight on New Year's, and I think I think all of my teenagers were still at my house. I don't know. I think everybody at my house stayed up to midnight. I think we were all asleep by 30 minutes after midnight. So
Okay.
that was how exciting we were. It like rang midnight, and then it was like we're all ready to go to bed. So then we went to bed.
Okay.
But hey, I don't know that we've done this yet. Welcome to the Homeazin show, everyone. I am Ryan. Over there is my friend Marco, and we host the Homeazin show. Typically, we host the Homeazin show on Wednesday morning, but I ended up, I've had to go to some doctor's appointments recently, and I got a call Tuesday afternoon, and they said, "Hey, you can come in for an appointment, but the only time in the next month is tomorrow morning," which is essentially the same time that we do the Homeazin show. And I said, "You know what? I guess I'll take it, and I'll just tell Marco that we can
But
bump
wait,
the
wait,
show to
wait,
Thursday."
wait, wait. There's something important that we need
All
to
right,
bring to the
let's hear it.
table. Don't them watch the Amazing show?
I don't know. They must not.
That's because I didn't someone in the street recognize it. Oh, you're Ryan from the Amazing show. Oh my God, I can't believe that. I want to
That
take
would
a
be
selfie with you.
that would be a good day. A good day when they notice that. Anyhow, I talk a lot about remote worker gear, things like desks, chairs, monitors, keyboards, printers, paper shredders, stuff like that. Remote worker type stuff. Marco over there, he talks a lot about video creation gear, cameras, microphones, desk setups, monitors, monitor stands, and sporting goods type of equipment for paddle and sneakers. And I think he's even going to get into shirts and stuff. Pretty much all of your fitness. Do you sell socks too?
Well, well, well.
You should.
I have some. Yes, last ones I bought. They are in my storefront on Amazon as well. And let me share this. I bought. I don't know. Yes, you saw this color shoes. I bought a couple of weeks ago. They are kind of getting paid slowly, but I think that within 1 month or so, they will be paid with Amazon commissions because they are selling well. There was no any video there, so there you go. And the video
Yeah.
it's being seen as well. I think this is because of my beauty. I think some people they think that by wearing shoes like that they will get my beauty, but I don't think
It works. I mean, it works.
well, the thing is, I didn't saw any return, so maybe this will work.
This is, it's the truth. I mean, if you get the right clothes, you can be Marco. It does not
Absolutely,
take the years of dedication and hard work that you maybe think it would. All you need is the sneakers, and you can
absolutely,
be Marco.
absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's the secret. That's the secret. You will get as well my Portuguese accent. There you go.
That comes with the sneakers.
Yes, it flows.
That's a deal. I need to get some of
Absolutely.
them sneakers.
Pretty feet. So this, I think we told this before, right? I think we made kind of an announcement last show, saying that today we will make a really special show because Ryan will be singing. I will play.
Forgot that
No,
part.
no. So today we're gonna run through our best-selling items last year, so you can know a little bit more about us. Because if they were best selling, maybe they will be interesting for you as well. But before that, because this took a while to get back this year, we are going to show some of our new arrivals. Right, Ryan?
We are, and a special note, there will not be a Homeazin show the next 2 weeks.
Okay,
So this year in January, the Homeazin show is a little weak because we missed last week because I was sick. We're going to miss the next 2 weeks because I'm going to be unavailable. So I think that means the Homeazin show is only going to get one show in January. Let me check the dates.
Yep.
Yeah,
I think
Homeazin's only getting one show of January
So
2020. So we are
in
starting off the
January,
show pretty weak.
we will rename the Amazing Show to Week Azing Show.
Yes, weak azing show.
Because it was only 1 week.
Yes. But then after that,
That's,
we'll try to get back to our regularly scheduled
yes, absolutely.
times. And we'll
So,
try to do it on Wednesdays again.
yes. So let's start with the beginning. But before that, I need to make you jealous, Ryan, because
Okay.
is the moment I've been waiting for to make you jealous since the beginning of this amazing show. Because I'm starting a collaboration with a brand of clothes. So soon I will be reviewing, showcasing shirts and this kind of stuff as well. So I'm becoming an actual
This
fashion.
this is huge news. This is huge news. So really, really Marco is truly now a beauty and fashion influencer.
So
I don't know what else to say. When you get brand, I've never gotten a brand deal for clothing or any of my shavers, but I sometimes joke about this, and we'll see it when we talk about the top 10 products. But I talk about shavers all the time on my show, so naturally they're one of my better selling products. The shavers get qualified into the health and beauty section on Amazon. I think they're in the same category as things like makeup.
okay.
So I always joke that I'm a beauty influencer because that category for me sells a lot of stuff. I don't sell the beauty gear; I sell the men's shavers. But I've never gotten a brand deal for it. You are legitimately a fashion influencer, Marco. You are setting a new trend.
So Ryan, let's start this. What do you have, my
Oh,
friend?
what
Surprises.
do I have? I have forgotten what I have, so I got to get my new items. I'm scrolling to the right part of my carousel here. All right. So I don't have a ton of new items today, but I did order a Wise Owl backyard hammock. And I haven't opened it up, and intentionally I'm not going to, because if I open it up, I'm afraid I won't be able to get it back into the little bag. And there is 1.5 feet of snow outside in my backyard, so I'm not going to use this for a while. But it went on sale a couple weeks ago, and I picked one up. But it's a hammock. If you've got a stand or two trees in your backyard, it's a real nice hammock to hang up in there. It's one of Amazon's more popular ones. Yeah, see, I'm not going to take this out of the bag because here's what will happen. I'll take it out of the bag and I will never get it back in here. So I'm just going to leave it there until spring when I can put it outside. But if you're looking for a hammock, Wise Owl sells a lot of them. And there you go. So the Wise Owl hammock is one. What else do I got next? I don't have a ton of really great new items. There's a couple ones related to the shirt I'm wearing, which I'm pretty excited about. Another one I got, I have problems during the winter months. Unfortunate. I got some of these to keep mice out of my garage and basement. What they are, they're just these little boxes, and you put them down in your room. And I think, unfortunately, it does kill the mice, but they come eat the stuff in it, and it's poison, and then they take it back, and it kills them somehow. Joanna says, it never goes back the way you had it. No, it doesn't. That's why I'm not putting the Wise Owl hammock back in there. Here we go. All right. Oh, Joanna said once a month, the Homeazin show. I thought he was aware. He alluded to the clothes earlier. Personal care. I know. Yeah, I did not know about Marco's amazing brand deals with all these other people. Joanna, I don't know what message got hidden. Uh, you switch screens fast. You're not under the influence. No, you are not. All right. So here's what I'm wearing right here. So if you happen to follow me on some of my social media channels like LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, I guess now I even have a YouTube channel as well. But if you follow those recently, I've made some of these. I have a few more that I'm going to make maybe later on this week. But I've made some of these videos where there's two of me's in this video. It's really, there's only one of me. So I have this video where it starts off, it's like, hey, Ryan, I need to know how to connect a monitor to my laptop. How do I do that? And then I have another Ryan who stands over here and says, oh, I know the answer to that question. Let me explain. And then we go back to this person and it's like, oh, I have this and this. And then it goes back and forth. And so I had this brilliant idea. I said, how about I make a shirt that says question so I can have a question Ryan for these videos. And then I make another shirt that says answer. And I'll get it in a different color so that I can have a question Ryan and an answer Ryan in my videos. And it'll be easy to tell which one's asking the questions and which one's answering the question. So those are my shirts, and I designed them. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So anyhow, more to come from the question and answer shirts. If you want to get yourself a question and answer t-shirt, they are for sale on Amazon as well. I don't know how big of a seller these are going to be, but they're kind of fun anyhow. So those, I think that's it for my new products this week. I told you I didn't have a ton of big and interesting ones, but
the thing
there we
is,
have it.
you made me jealous enough, okay? Because that shirt thing is brilliant. So
Thank you. Thank you.
So I think it's time for me to make you jealous.
I have a slight feeling I know what you're going to talk about today, and I might be a little bit jealous here.
No,
So let's
today is
go.
not. It's not the fashion day. It's on its way. So the first item is this Bluetooth dongle. I bought it. Okay, it's here. This tiny thing. But the thing is, it doesn't work properly with my computer because my computer it's stupid. So I'm gonna use this one with one of my laptops. Okay, because with this desktop, there's a lag. The sound doesn't come properly, but who knows? This one is a 5.0, so it's faster than usual and more reliable connection. Okay, let me show you in detail. Look how good this camera is. And I think someone is regretting the fact that he didn't want to get a camera like this. Look how awesome this is, so tiny.
That was very good. That was a very good zoom
So
in.
there you go. This is one of the items. The other one, it's over here. So I bought this stand by Small Rig because hopefully one day it's kind of in the middle of the process. I will get a second setup. uh, I'm not sure if this will be the setup for unboxing video, to record unboxing videos and showcasing videos, whatever, and also to make my interviews because I have too much stuff behind me while I'm doing interviews and I want a kind of a cleaner background. So I bought this stand, which is a little bit bigger than the ones I have, so I can put a camera higher and I can stand. Okay, but it's a pretty nice look about the details it has. Okay, you can put this down. Also, it comes with this ball head or head ball. I never remind the name of
I
this.
think it's probably ball head, but I
Okay,
don't know.
so you can use this or you can use this. It's really easy to replace. Just let me show you. Well, it should be easy to replace. Well, I think it's not this one, or it is. Well, you just need to put it here. You don't need to replace anything. Shame on me. You just need to screw this at the top. Okay, and this moves around and around once you block it here with these swing nuts. Okay, I need to fix this. There you go. Doesn't move this or this. When you release this, you can turn it all around. And it has a nice clamp too, rugged in both sides, so it doesn't mess with your desk, for instance. And the nice nuts. It's the name of these nuts, right?
Yeah,
Okay, perfect. And it has here the small rig branding. So this is nice, and it goes up 90 centimeters, 90 and something centimeters. This should be around 3 feet. I think this could the best way to say this was in inches, but I don't know. So I'm gonna tell the way I want.
that's okay. If
So
people want to know, they can go figure it out.
Rome, he's in the house. Hello, my friend. So let me save the best for last. And right now, I'm gonna show you why did I bought this, Ryan?
For sport,
Absolutely. So it's winter here, and I'm kind of addicted in this paddle game. Okay, if you don't know what paddle is, Google it. Don't be lazy. No. Well, paddle it's a mix, kind of a mix, a blend with tennis and squash, and it's pretty popular here in the Iberia, okay, Portugal, Spain, and also in Latin American countries like Argentina, Mexico, Brazil as well. If you go watch the, the ranking, you will see number one Spanish, number two Spanish, number three Spanish, fourth Argentina, and then Spanish, 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 Argentinian, Spanish, 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 Brazilian. So, but the thing is, I recommend that you should go to YouTube to watch some games because it's for me one of the most spectacular sport. And the thing is, it's not hard for you to get into, okay? Because sometimes we have these kind of sports that they are a little bit tough to start. This one is from the beginning. You can do something, okay? Of course, you're not a pro, but you can do, and it's really entertaining. And it's, I think it's, well, I don't think, I'm sure that it's good to burn that little fats that we got during Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's parties. Okay, so I bought these wristbands because I sweat a lot, and the thing is, these ones they are really big, 55 inches. Okay, look. Okay, and it has the right texture because if they are too soft, they don't clean, and if they are too rough, they will kind of scratch your your
yeah, and then
face.
and then it's bothersome when you wear them and they're scratchy and itchy. They're just not comfortable.
Yes, they are the right texture.
Well,
Okay,
that's good.
so let me show you. And I'm a huge fan of Under Armour products. I bought lately. I'm buying lots of products from them, and having in mind my Amazon reports, I think I'm not the only person who loves Under Armour gear. So this is almost the end, but I need to bring two of my top items I just got. I Some weeks ago I finally signed the papers to collaborate with Sennheiser, one of top brands when we talk about headphones, earbuds, microphones, and this kind of gear. And they kindly sent to me one pair of amazing earbuds. I need to change the angle so you can see them. Look, the first thing is the box. It's completely different than the others I have. Okay. It has here the charging port. Look how cute it is. USB-C. You'll get ear tips and ear wings to replace. This is more appropriated for sports. Okay, look how they are. Nice. And like Soundcore, for instance, they have an app which is available on iOS and Android, which will help you to take the most from this. And besides the equalization, you can set the commands or controls. You can set equalization, and in the equalization, you have lots of fine tuning options. Also, you can adjust how you will be heard with this when you get an income call, because you can get income calls through this as well. But there's one feature that it's particularly important about these ones, which is it has two modes: focus and aware. Why? Because sometimes while when we are practicing sports, we like to be more focused in what we are doing, and also we are not in a situation that can cause us harm. Like, for instance, we are riding the bike on the gym, we are running in the treadmill, this kind of situations. You can put this in focus mode, and this will bring active noise cancellation full, so you are not bothered by anyone. I don't know why this is okay. And you have the aware situation. What is the aware situation? The active noise cancellation. It's canceled. So this will bring some transparency so you can be aware of what is happening in the surroundings, which is good because, for instance, you're cycling in the road, you're running close to a road, whatever, you can be aware of the sounds of the surroundings, and with that prevent some not so good situations. So there you go. And I think they are in a deal. Okay, I don't know if Tommy is there to. Okay, they are not highlighted, which is nice. So yes, they have a deal, 23% off. Last item, but not the least, this Sennheiser Momentum 4. And oh my God, these are amazing. Okay, pretty comfortable. That, and sometimes we get this with headphones. With when we talk about comfort, usually we have two situations which are opposite. One is they are too loosened, and then we just move and they whoo, they slide and they go away, bye bye. Or they are too tight, and they kind of, after some minutes of using them, they turn a little bit uncomfortable. That's not the point. They are pretty comfortable. Okay, really soft and smooth. And also here, as you can see, nice paddings. And also pretty. The way they are built, it's good. You can use as well the Sennheiser app. It's free both for Android and iOS. And you can adjust the equalization. You can go for a more bassy sound, for a more cleaner, crystal clear. It's up to you depending on your taste. You can adjust within each preset equalization mode. You can even get a more fine-tuned experience, which is awesome. Also, you will get a cable so you can use them as wired headphones. So for instance, if you run out of battery. Or for instance, like my computer doesn't plug properly with Bluetooth, you can do with these headphones. And I think there's another thing about them that I want to highlight. Let me think, because there's so much to say about this. Oh, about the controls. It's touch, and thankfully, these brands are thinking about the user experience when we talk about headphones. Usually, they tend to have these buttons here in one of the headphones, and we need to press to go to the next track, put volume up, down, stop, pause, whatever. In this case, it's touch. Okay, in the right headphone. Okay, for instance, you want to put the volume up, you just do this. You want to put the volume down, slide down. You want to go to the next track, front, previous track, beginning of the track, back, play, talk, pause, talk. If you want to use a voice assisted service, you need to press it for a while. So there's no way. And also and this is also something that I really appreciate on these ones, is the fact that you can kind of adjust the active noise cancellation. Okay, so you have on one side full active noise cancellation, on the other side you have transparency. So you can adjust to your own taste and need which amount of noise cancellation slash transparency you want to have. You just need, you can do this through the app or with like this, doing this and this with these headphones. So they are pretty awesome. Okay. And I believe they are in a deal as well. Yes. So instead of 349.95, 275.28. So this was my new arrivals. Whew. And I have another one, but it will be there for, well, the beginning next month. You're muted, Ryan. Don't be shy.
Sorry, I knew. Well, I saw the Sennheiser stuff on your Amazon shopping or storefront, and so I thought you were going to talk about those in your new items today, because Sennheiser really, they are one of the top brands in audio, and they have been for 25 or 30 years. So good job, Marco, for getting in touch with Sennheiser and getting some of their products, because they're good stuff. And you know
Yes,
the
yes,
price tags
yes.
are high on some of their stuff, but they are high end audio gear. So
Yes, absolutely. They are. And this, I can't stress enough. You know that, for instance, the ones you're wearing, the Soundcore, these are the Key
the
35.
Q45s are the ones I've got on now.
Cute. Oh, so they are the last model. But the thing is, and this is something that I like, of course, sound quality is good. It's the most important thing when we talk about headphones. And I believe that those that you are wearing right now, they have pretty nice sound, because Soundcore doesn't know to do things in a different way. But and Soundcore has it as well. When we can have this app to get more customization and get even more from our headphones, it's awesome. And in this case, the smart control app by Sennheiser, it's kind of awesome. So this is something that I want to highlight, because, for instance, if you don't like the way the signature that the brands bring to the headphones, and you want to get more kind of, you like more the bassy sound, or you want more brighter, crystal clear, natural, you can't do that if there's no app. But with this, like Soundcore and Sennheiser, you can do it, and it's awesome.
Whew.
Oh, by
All
the
right,
way, I didn't.
I had a couple of
Yes.
shout outs. Hans stopped by on my side.
Hello,
Welcome, Hans.
Hans.
Thanks for stopping by. And then Joanna had a little bit of a story in here. She said she lost an earbud in her garbage disposal, you know, in her sink, the garbage disposal, and she had to fish it out, but she did put on a glove. And I said, so here's interesting fact about Ryan. I am deathly afraid of garbage disposals in your sink. where your old food and it chops it up and then it just takes it down the drain. Seriously, I have nightmares about my hand being in the garbage disposal and someone turning that thing on, and it creeps me out. I've never been hurt by a garbage disposal, so like it's never happened to me. I don't even know anybody that's had this happen, but I have a fear of them, and I stay away from those things. I just don't like them. So there's fun fact about Ryan. Honestly, I would put garbage disposals at the very top of my fears. I don't really like them. And then maybe right underneath them is knives. So I guess sharp kitchen utensils is where I draw the line.
We don't have that. This is not common here in Portugal to have those sink things.
Well, we have them. I don't know if they're probably fairly common here in the United States, but I don't we have one in our house and I don't like it. Actually, I like it. I have a fear of sticking my hand in it and don't want to know anymore. So Joanna, I hope you don't get your hands hurt when you stick them in there.
Okay, so I think it's time. Our creative department was fired because they got drunk.
They were a little too wild on New Year's.
Yes. So there's no video to intro.
Well, that's all right, because this is the one time only.
Let me do something. Let me see. Okay. We can dance a little bit. Oh, and now it's time to come with a new section. Our top 10 on 2022. Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo! It's okay.
We're so much fun. Oh, yes, we are. Okay. Burn off the coffee calories. We could do that. So are we ready to start? Should I get into this?
Yes.
All right. So this is, we were supposed to do this show last week, and then we were supposed to do it yesterday, but we're finally getting to it. And what we're going to do right now is we're going to do our top 10 products from 2022. And that is by number of those products sold. That is what we are going to cover right now on the show. So what are my 10 best-selling products of 2022? Joanna says, I've never seen Ryan dance. Amazing. I don't dance a whole lot. I don't sing a whole lot either, Joanna. But if you do stop by on your birthday and you tell me it's your birthday, I sing happy birthday sometimes on the show. So there we go. Joanna said amazing socks and underwear. I don't know what that. No, those aren't my top selling products. So there you go. I did buy a pair of underwear off Amazon, like a pack of underwear off Amazon. I just couldn't bring myself to make a video of them to put on Amazon. I didn't know what I was going to say in the video, and I wasn't going to put them on to demo because I thought about putting them on, and being in the video with just the underwear on and showing a picture of the guy who's on the front. The guy on the front, they're always like got ripped abs and everything. And then I wanted to put mine on and be like, I think there's something wrong with the underwear because I don't look like that. But I ruled that out. Yes. Joanna said, I did. The day before you weren't on. Oh, well, Joanna, your birthday is New Year's Eve. Well, sorry we missed your birthday, Joanna. Man. Anyhow, everyone buys those because they're in the family. Well, so that's a good guess. What's one of the products that I have? Yeah. So it is one of the things to think about. So the ones on my list maybe are a surprise to some people. Maybe not. If you follow my show often enough, they're probably not a surprise. The first one that's in there This one is maybe a surprise to people who follow my show. I talk about TV wall mounts quite often, but the specific wall mount that is my best-selling TV wall mount and one of my best-selling items is it's from Pipishell, and it's for smaller TVs under 42 inches. It also works pretty well for computer monitors. It's not hanging up in this room because this is a 55-inch TV. It's one of the other rooms in my house, and it holds up a 32-inch TV, but it is full motion, so it allows your TV to do this and this and that. You know, it allows you to do all those things with it. It's a full motion TV mount, and it's been one of my best sellers. I made a video on it over a year ago, and it works great. Joanna says, is it Visa mount? Yes, it'll do Visa mount, so it'll fit most computer monitors as well. And Joanna says speakers, Anchor, Geniverse, and actually, surprisingly, most of that stuff did not make it into my top 10. I was a little bit, well, I follow it, so I know what's in there, but if you just pay attention to my show, you might be surprised at what are some of my top 10s. Another one of my top 10 is my Voller laptop backpack. I can tell you a couple of reasons why this one is in here. The price is very great for this, just about $30. And right now it's $31.99, but there's usually, there's a 15% coupon. So you can get it for under $30. It's a very simple backpack. It's nice and, solid color black here, so it doesn't look flashy. Looks very simple. It is high quality. It is very, very nice. Holds a 15.6-inch laptop. It looks like that on the inside. It's got a water bottle holder on the left-hand side and the right-hand side. It has padding on the back, so this is like a nice extra feature. It's got padding down here, padding behind your shoulders on both sides. It's got padded straps. There is a secret compartment right back in here in case you need to put anything down in there. Plus, it's got a couple of pockets, extra compartments out front to keep things in, and a small one right there, and then another big one here with some zippers and the place for pens and notepads and things like that. So all around, it's a fantastic backpack, and if you follow my show for a while, you've heard me talk about this one before. Also, a number of the viewers on the show, the friends of the show, have ended up getting some of those backpacks as well, and it gets positive reviews from them as well. Whew. Joanna says, I have a Modaker and Kirke, I think spelled. Is that a type of a backpack? I don't know. I'm unfamiliar with that. Next one. This one has been on the show a number of times as well. So it shouldn't be any surprise. If they're my best-selling items and you tune into the show, you should probably have heard me have talked about these before. But the Belkin 12-port or 12-outlet power strip right here. This one's been, I think this is maybe the second year it's been one of my top sellers. But it's got these little tabs on all there that you can move up and down to lock out your outlets. And you can slide it up because then you can plug things in. So it's got a little safety switch. This right here is for your cords. If you don't like that, use a little bit of force, you can pop that off. But that's so that you can plug in cords and route them through that part. It does also have surge protection for phone cable and cable, coax cable there. It's got a power button over here on the side. I believe mine, I got the 8-foot cord on mine, but that is from Belkin. So, and also a note from that power strip is about, it's the same design they've used since 2002. So it's been 20 years. I mean, I got mine just a couple of years ago, but it's the same design they've used for 20 some years. So it is tried and true. It's a very good one if you need a power strip. Joanna says, I won them. Okay. And shavers. This is where probably nobody's going to be surprised at what are my best selling shavers because I talk about these all the time. But the Philips Norelco 3800 is by far my best selling razor. And I think the reason probably is because it's under the $100 price range. It's one of my least expensive razors that I talk about. And it is really, in my opinion, it is a very good quality. It is maybe one of the best buys for a razor. So it's the Philips Norelco. It's got that traditional look of the older Philips Norelcos. It doesn't have the new Philips Norelcos. Like they've started coming out with this new design that looks like this. So the heads are a little bit different. This one here is the older style, the 3800. And I think a lot of people are just familiar with that and like it. I think Philips is kind of going away from that and going to that more pentagonal shape head. But this is the Philips Norelco 3800. There you can hear what it sounds like. Real nice and smooth. But it's a very nice razor, especially if you want to stay in the under $100 category. It may be my top pick in the under $100 category. So that one is in there. This is good stuff, Marco. Good stuff here. What do we got next? My top products. Oh, this one is completely shocking to me. So, if you have an Amazon Fire Stick, right here, you will notice if you get a Fire Stick, you plug this into the HDMI port on your television or whatever television you are. The problem with these Fire Sticks, and they don't tell you this real well in any of the documentation, there's a USB micro. Well, mine's USB micro. Mine's a little bit older. USB micro that you have to take and you have to plug that in to an outlet in the wall somewhere. That becomes a challenge because a lot of TVs have a USB port on the back, but the USB port is not necessarily built for power to pull out of it. So I found this on Amazon. This is, they call it the Fire Cable wireless adapter, but you plug this in to the power on the side of your Fire Stick. Then it's got some technology in here that allows me to plug this into the USB port on the TV, and then I don't have to run the cable all the way to an outlet. That makes it work. So that has become one of my best selling products of the year as far as number of them sold. I made a video demonstrate how you use it and how you plug it in, and it works. It works pretty well. Joanna says, I have the Fire Stick 4K Max. Joanna, does yours have the USB micro style? I mean, that size right there with the, with this plug-in right there. Does it have that size port or does yours have a USB-C? I don't know if the newer ones have USB-C. I think mine was the 2021 edition, so I don't know what the latest ones have. Joanna says, I originally used on my non-smart TV, but it jumped off the wall. You don't remember. It's probably not all that important. But anyhow, it's a nice little adapter, and when I travel, I take that thing with me just because it saves me a little bit of cord and a little bit of hassle there. Marco, are you still doing okay?
Yes, I'm alive.
You're alive and well? All
yes,
right.
Yes.
All right. Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza. This is it's almost a board game. It's a card game that you can play with people. And so I recorded a video on this, I think early in 2022. And I must say, I remember shooting the video. I shot it 5 or 6 times to show people how to play this and what the cards look like. And I nailed it. The video is good. So you can watch it. But this was not one of my top selling products until the week before Thanksgiving. I don't know what this was, but the week before Thanksgiving, I think I sold a couple hundred of these. I believe people bought Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza, maybe, I don't know, for some event or to give people, because I could tell people would put in orders and they ordered 100 at a time. So it's a great way to get commission when people order 100 of these things at a time. But if I took out that 1 week of the year, I don't think Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza would be a top seller. But here's what it is on the side. You've got pictures of a goat pizza. There should be a Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza cards right there. Taco Cat. So Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza. And essentially, I think you hand out the cards to different people and you go around and you say in order Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza. And when you say that word, you lay a card down. If the card you're laying down, it's just a card off the top of your pile. So you say taco and you lay down the card. It's happened to be pizza, so it doesn't matter. If the word you say, Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza, matches up with the card you're laying down, everybody has to slap the deck, and the last person to slap the deck has to take all the cards in that pile. And I think the goal is to get rid of your cards. But it's kind of a fun game that does not require you to be super intelligent. It doesn't require you to have to be able to read.
It's good for me, Dan.
Well, yeah. So, I was going to say it's good for younger kids. Once you're about, 4 or 5 years old, you can catch on to this game pretty easily and you can play it. Or if you are Marco's age and, you have made a living off of your beauty and your good looks, could be a good game for you. There you go, Marco. How was that for a joke? Marco's he's living the dream here with his fashion and beauty influencer stuff. All right. And Joanna says she's got a TCL TV, but she has a Fire Stick in it. And she said, hey, I think that has a different name called Slapjack. All right. So Joanna, I do have Slapjack, and it is similar type of game to Slapjack. It's a card game. You lay things down, and if certain things are down, you hit them. So I do have Slapjack. It's a slightly different game, but kind of same concept along the lines there. I don't remember where my top 10 products ends, Marco. So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do you want me to finish my 10, Marco, or do you want to do some?
Keep going.
All right, I'll keep going. I guess this must be number 7 then. Number 7 for me, the Netgear. Oh man, this is dirty. I had to get this from my son because I told him I was going to talk about it. So, Netgear 8-port unmanaged switch. So if you want to get wired internet to multiple different product or different computers at your house, maybe you only have one Ethernet cable, plug it into a switch. Then you can send out 7 more cables to 7 different computers. And I want to say this is usually about $20, $27.92. It's kind of expensive today. If you watch the prices, oftentimes you can get this for under $20. But it is the Netgear 8-port gigabit unmanaged switch. Unmanaged means it's essentially plug and play. You plug it in, it comes with a power cord for it. You plug the power into the back. Then any one of the ports can act as your input for bringing in Ethernet. Bring an active Ethernet cable and plug it into one of these. The lights will start flickering, and then you can plug cables into the other 7 to send them out. Unmanaged means there really isn't much management on it. You just plug it in and it works. The problem with an unmanaged, and this isn't a problem for a lot of people, but you can't set priorities on any of the ports. You can't, remotely turn the ports on and off that way. So that's what unmanaged means. For a lot of users, what you want is unmanaged, because you just want it, plug it in and it works. It was great for me. I was very happy with that one, but then I ended up getting a different cable or Ethernet router, and I didn't need the switch anymore, so that's why it's not plugged into my house. Here is one that has not been on the show for quite some time. This one will forever remain in my heart and have a special place of memory for me. The Philips Norelco nose hair trimmer. Yes, I did wash it before I brought it in here. But if you're a guy and you get older, like over the age of 40, you start growing hair in places that you don't want it, like your nose. I don't know why I grow hair in my nose, but I do. And this Philips Norelco 3000 nose hair trimmer is fantastic. I love this. I've had other nose hair trimmers that had a round top where it would spin. I never liked those because I always felt like they pulled the hairs and didn't hurt them. This one, when you turn it on, I don't know if you'll be able to see this. So there you go. It just kind of vibrates right there, and it just trims and cuts your hair. But the reason this one holds a special place in my heart is because I believe this was the first product I bought from Amazon specifically to show on one of my Amazon live streams. So early in 2021, this is my first product. And I believe I was the first person to ever trim their nose hairs live on Amazon.
Whoa.
So I believe I hold that record. And you can't take that away from me because I already did it. So I was the first.
I'm jealous. Now I'm jealous.
But that one continues to be a top seller of mine. Okay. I'm almost to the end. So that was number 7. Number 8 is De La Mou.
Is that a basketball player?
Nope.
De La Mou Roberts.
It does sound like a basketball player. Hold on, let me grab one of these. So this is why I was excited when De La Mou reached out to me and said, hey, can we do a brand deal a couple months ago? And I was like, sure, I already use your products. I make videos on them. I talk about them. So this is what they make here. And this is the larger version of what's in my carousel, because the normal, like the regular size version of this, they're all hanging on my wall. So I couldn't bring it. So I was like, I'll demonstrate with the larger version. But how they work, they come with 2-sided tape that you can put on the back here. They stick to your wall. You run the cables in through here. Then you slide this cover over the top. And now that I'm looking at it from a strange angle, I'm not going to be able to get this to work. Go like that. And it slides over. Then your cords are hidden behind there. You can cut this thing. You can paint over it. Very nice. This is the thicker one. You can fit a lot of cables in it. The regular size one, I think it goes for 2 or 3. So you can see I've got some cable cord hider back there. Keeps your TV cords and cables from dangling and hanging down there. So I talk about those a lot. Probably not a surprise to some of the people out there that it's one of my better sellers. All right. So that's De La Mou Cable Raceway. So I think that was number 8. Number 9. Joanna says, it looks like a face. Yes. Is it on YouTube? I missed what Joanna was asking about there. It looks like a face. The Philips Norelco nose trimmer. I don't know. I don't know if that first ever nose hair trimming thing is on YouTube. Probably not. It was kind of funny. But The Razor close up. I'll be right back listening. All right. So my number 9, this one also should not be a surprise to most people. Right here, the Logitech H390 headset. And I'm a little curious, Marco, if the Logitech H390 headset is a top seller on your list as well,
It
because I
is.
know it's,
It
I
is.
think it's just a top seller on Amazon. It's surprising that Marco and I, it makes the top of both of our lists. And my cords are a little wound up now. There we go. But H390, very, very nice headset. It does have, see, we should have hosted the show wearing just these, but we didn't. It does plug in USB-A, so works with most of your laptops. Provides pretty decent sound quality, both in the speakers. The microphone is much better than what is built into most of your laptops. So it's a huge upgrade for about $20, $21.88 is the price today. It's a huge upgrade for remote workers. If you just need a headset, or if somebody at your house needs a headset and you don't necessarily want to break the bank or spend a ton of money, the Logitech H390 is a great headset to go with. The cord on it is about 8 feet long. So, yes. So even though it's not wireless, it gives you a lot of room to have that cord. Joanna says, yes, the trimmer. It was reflection. Joanna says, you have that. You have the H390. All right. Anyhow, good. It's a good headset. Obviously, it doesn't have the sound quality of my Anchors or the, Sennheisers that Mark was talking about, but the price on it is great for just about $20. And one that I would say was kind of surprising to me, the Amazon Basics paper shredder sheets here. I have 2 sets. I have the ones from Amazon Basics, and I have the ones from Bonsai. The Amazon Basics ones look like this. They don't say anything on the front or the back. If you have a paper shredder and you need to send anything through that paper shredder, the only maintenance you really need to do on a paper shredder is you need to lubricate the blades and sharpen the blades every so often. And the Amazon Basics paper shredder sheets, it's just a sheet. You send it through your shredder. It both lubricates your blades and sharpens your blades at the same time. You have to use them. A good recommendation is whenever your basket fills up with paper, you should send one of the shredder sheets through it. So people say, how often do I use it? Every week? It depends on how much you shred. But when your basket fills up with paper, it's a good time to send a shredder sheet through there. So that was my number 10 best-selling item. I was going to quick. There was a bonus item that I put in here.
For free.
For free. Actually, there was 2. For surprisingly, the Scott's hand-powered spreader, which I forgot to bring down into the office, was a top seller. And these electronic wipes made, the Scott's spreader and the electronic wipes, they made the honorable mention list that should have been, but didn't quite make the top 10 list. So that is my list of top 10 products. Let me know if you thought any of those were surprising, expected, unexpected. I don't know. I thought they were all. None of them were really big surprises to me, other than maybe that Fire Stick thing, because I don't talk about that Fire TV cable very much, but that one, and I guess the Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza, maybe I don't talk about that very much either. Anyhow, back to you, Marco. Let's hear what are your top products.
Okay. And thank you so much, Ryan, for showing us your best-selling items. And the first is one of my favorite ones as well. And it is, of course, my battery charger by Bonnet. Bonai, whatever. Okay, let me show you in detail so Ryan can get jealous because he doesn't want to have one. So this is how it looks. It can charge double A, triple A, C, D type, and also 9 volts battery. Those ones squared. Okay, with this kind of connection. Okay, so you can charge up to 6 batteries at the same time for A, double A, triple A, C, and D here. And also here you can charge 2 9-volt batteries. It charges really fast, and this is something that I like about them because usually, I don't know, well, Ryan, it's a little bit against rechargeable batteries. But the thing is, I already had some battery chargers, and it was kind of a guesswork. Is the battery charged or not? No, not guesswork. So with this one, you will get here an LCD display, okay, and when this is on, this will show the process of the charging. Also, and this is important, if we start charging our batteries without them being completely discharged, this will mess with the life of the battery. So you you put the battery here and you realize it's not completely discharged. You press this button here and this will discharge the battery. Once the job is done, it will start from the ground zero the charging process. And besides the fact that you can follow and monitor the charging process, the good thing is that it is faster than other chargers. Okay, so within 2 hours or so, you will get a triple A battery charged. These ones by Amazon, that, well, they are not the most, how can I say, energetic power batteries, but they are okay as well. The second item is this. Let me highlight it. And by the way, the battery charger has a deal. So, Ryan, it's your chance to get it. So, the second item is this massage roll. Okay, if you have some pains in the back, in your legs, this could be a nice choice. You will get a user manual. For instance, if you go to YouTube, you will find there hundreds of videos about how to use this, and it has lots of usages. But let me do this because sometimes our show, it needs a little bit of magic. So within, you'll get this spiky ball, and this is good, for instance, to make kind of more focused massaging. Oh my god! You have this kind of rope slash strap to make some. Oh my god! I forgot to call this. How do you that
Stretches,
thing that you we do to kind of put the muscles in the place, like stretching? Yes.
stretching,
So
stretching. There you go.
you have, as you can see, it has this small thing, so you can adjust, put one in your feet and the other one in the hand, and then you pull wherever. Okay. Whew. You will have as well this, and this is not to use in the kitchen.
This is like a
Okay.
magician's hat, Marco. The stuff just keeps
Absolutely,
coming
my
out.
friend.
But is there a bottom to that thing?
So you can use this, like for instance, like this on your leg. Oh, this is good. Oh, this is not for bakery. Have in mind, this is not for bakery. Okay. And also, you will
But
have
there's more.
a peanut that you can use. Let me show you. For instance, you can use it like this. This will go deeper in the tissue. Okay, so it's good to get the massages. And also, you will
There's
have
still more.
here the user manual with some exercises that you can do with the main roll. Good to use at home. There you go. This was the number one. Let me see. Oh, the number three, it's another really useful thing. Okay, let me put this aside. I'm pretty sure that you got jealous with this roll, massage roll. I can see, I can tell in your
I,
eyes.
you almost sold me on that thing. Maybe not the battery charger, but that thing. Uh,
You can buy
I don't know.
both.
You just kept pulling stuff out of there.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
that's nice.
yeah, absolutely. And the third in the list is this external audio card. Oh, it's here. Look how awesome this is. Why I do love this? Because before having this, there was only one way for me to plug headphones. I needed to go to the back of my desktop, find there the audio card, connect there the plug, and if I wanted to switch, it was a mess. With this, besides headphones, I can connect at the same time an headset or and a microphone here. Okay, 3.5 millimeter input. You'll get also three extra USB ports. Here you can adjust the volume, listening. Okay, and also you have this kind of player control. You can use this, for instance, with YouTube. Okay, next track, previous track, play pause here in the middle. You have a mute button for the microphone here as well, and here you have some equalization settings. Okay, so the thing is, by these days, for instance, in laptops, there's only one connector which can be used for a microphone or uh, headphones, and that's it. But sometimes we want to have both. And for instance, it's a little bit confusing to use the headset. So you need to manage lots of settings with this, besides the fact that you can have more devices connected. And again, thinking about laptops, for instance, the fact that you can get three more USB ports, I think it's a pretty nice thing. Whew, and it's in a deal as well. Instead of okay, let me just double check. Okay, well, I see different people prices everywhere I go. I'm a little bit crazy. Can you check on your side, Ryan, please? Because the thing is, because I'm not located in the US, sometimes it kind of jokes with the prices with me. I don't know why. I think Amazon doesn't love me anymore. You're muted.
$24.99 with a 5% coupon. So whatever, 5% off of that.
Okay. So yeah, I understand that. So that's why the price it's 22.17 in my computer. When I look into the app, it's 24.99 with a 51% discount. So in this discount, you can apply a coupon as well. So I think this is a pretty nice deal, and it's something really practical. Okay, just let me power on my smart, and this is the fourth. Yes, is are my lap. Oh, not my laptop stands. My monitor rise stands. So I bought, and let me share the story about them. Okay. Around 1 year ago or so, maybe a little bit more, I realized that my monitors, they were in a really low position, so I was hurting my neck. I was looking down, and this is not really good for the neck. So I realized I need to put my monitors in my high level. By that time, I had two monitors. Right now, I have two monitors as well, but the thing is, they are a little bit bigger. This is a wide monitor, 34 inches, and then I have this one with 24 inches, I think. Okay, so there's no big deal here. But by that time, I was using this one and another one, which is somewhere, which was a little bit smaller than that one. And first idea I had was, okay, let me buy this arm stands. Like, you have one, right, Ryan?
Uh, I do. I put my printer on my stand.
No, no, I'm
Actually,
talking about those arm that you screw to the monitor and then you can move it around.
yes, I have
Okay.
a couple of those. Mine are mounted
That
on my
that
wall though.
that was my first thought. I'm gonna use one of them, but I realized, Houston, we have a problem. My monitor didn't have the threads in the back,
Right.
so I realized, okay, I need to find another way. What I made, stand for monitors. And then I came to these ones. You have three different high levels. They are easy to assemble, they are solid as well. You can use them with monitors, but also you can put a printer on them, like I think it's what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
My printer is on one right back there.
a record player, the red one.
Yeah, the red printer.
Okay, let,
They
let
work
me
great
let
for printers because then, so I guess I'm getting in on the sales pitch. Right underneath your printer, you can put extra paper
Yep,
there.
that's the thing.
So that's it just gives me a little more space on my desk or on my shelf back there.
Absolutely. And for instance, the top is kind of ventilated with lots of holes, so you can put a laptop there as well because it will get
Yes.
air, it will be allowed to breathe. It comes also with three Velcro straps and three holes, so you can put cables through them and put them well managed. And they are pretty flexible as well, as we mentioned. You can use them with printers, with monitors, record players, you name it. Okay, so they are pretty versatile and they are pretty affordable as well. I don't know what's happening here. My cell phone kind of went crazy. In the sixth position, I'm not going that deep on that because already Ryan already talked about this
It's a great headset.
headset. So yes, if let me clarify this because usually I talk about content creation products. I don't recommend this if you want to turn a serious podcaster, live streamer, YouTuber. Not at all. But if the only thing you want is to make some Zoom calls, some online trainings, this is good enough. Okay, don't don't overthink. Just get them.
Yeah, for $20, you really can't go wrong, and that's why I sell them so good because I talk a lot about remote workers. And if you're using the microphone from your laptop, it's not very good. For twenty
Not at
dollars,
all.
you just upgrade, and you'll sound so much better. The people on the other end will just appreciate you sound more clear.
Absolutely. Another item that is kind of uh, classic. Let me see if it's working. Hopefully, it is. So, this is the first real camera I bought, the C920 by Logitech. As you can see, of course, I can't compare it to this image, but we are talking about a 300 camera against a $90 camera. Okay, so I think it's an unfair comparison. But if you are only starting this camera, it's more than good enough. Let me share this. 8 years ago, I bought this camera, and today it's working like this. I don't think there's a problem because these lights in the background changing all the time. The camera could be messed a little bit because, well, it's not a top level camera, but it is a, an amazing camera. 8 years old, working with me. I think she made more than 500 shows with me, and I'm still using it, like you see. So there's no way you can go wrong with this.
No, you cannot. Almost every content creator, every video creator I've talked to has used or still has the Logitech C920 in their suite of products. Almost all of them started with it. And
Absolutely,
so
absolutely,
it still
and
is a great camera.
it's a Rolling Stone.
Yep. I've got one somewhere at my house. I used mine. I think the first
It's
100 or so shows I did on Amazon used mine.
absolutely. So let's move on. The next item are these cable matters cables. And the name says it all. Because sometimes we think that using a good microphone it's good enough. Today I'm using it's not my most used microphone, but I thought, okay, I have it. I want to try it today. And I think it sounds really great. But think about the cables as well. Sometimes we think, okay, I can buy inexpensive cables and XLR cables, and that's it. No, that's not. So these by Cable Matters, they are inexpensive. Come on, don't tell me that $18. Yes, it's too much for two cables. Okay. Also, they have amazing sound. As you can see, I'm sounding good. This is kind of, let me compare this to your car. You buy an expensive car and then you don't want to spend that much money in gasoline, and then you buy not so good gasoline. You know, it's kind of pointless having a good car if the gasoline is bad because it won't go as fast as you want. Well, take care. Don't go too crazy with speed. But the thing is, it's kind of pointless having a great machine without the right, can I say, accessories? Yes, to feed it. Okay. And another thing that I like about them is the fact that they are all black. Okay, so they are not making that much visual noise. And the thing is, with almost 12,000 ratings on Amazon, they have 4.8 stars out of 5. So I think this could mean something. Okay, another best-selling item. I don't know how many I already mentioned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this is the eighth.
If our creative department wouldn't have partied so hard on New Year's, maybe they could
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
track
They
for
were
us.
all crazy. So this is another nice item, and I got this from Lamico. And with this stand, I can apply the same thing as I mentioned with my desktop monitors. And this is even more critical when we talk about laptops because usually they lay on the desk and we need to look down to see what we are doing. Oh my God, my camera went crazy. There you go. Back to normal. So we need to be looking like this down. With this, you can put the laptop in a higher position, okay, and then you will be looking normally to the monitor. Okay, probably you need to buy another keyboard, and Ryan may have some recommendations to you.
I do have lots of keyboard recommendations.
Okay, Another nice thing that I like about this, and by the way, this was sent to me by Lamico. This was one of the brands that I really appreciate that they wanted to collaborate with me, is the fact that it turns around. So, for instance, let's pretend that Ryan was by my side here, and I wanted to show uh, our creative department was sending me new creatives, and I wanted to share with Ryan. And I was looking, oh, this look, Ryan, what do you think? Look, take a look at this. Ryan, oh, we cannot come with new words. This is not.
Yeah,
But
we
the thing
can't just
is,
make up words.
yep. So this is something really nice about it. Okay. And it is really well designed. Something that I want to highlight about them, because these edges, they seem a little bit sharp, right? Don't
Yeah.
you? But they are not. Okay. They look, but they are not. Look.
I just hope you never mess that one up and you pull up your hand and
No.
so they're kind of rounded and smooth.
Well, they look pretty well, and also they have these rugged straps so they don't scratch your desktop, their laptop, and then you have this rugged feet so they don't scratch or slide on your desk. And the way it moves is really smooth. Whew. So let's move on.
Number
And I
9.
think 9. Okay.
Yep.
So
I'm helping you count now.
thank you, Ryan. Thank you. So the last is this Renfo. Oh, this one I bought it because I think, well, it was like you with that cable management brand. I started being a customer, and then thankfully they realized that maybe I could be a nice partner. And this was the first thing I bought from Renfo. This and a body scale. And by the way, next week there's no amazing show. So next amazing show, I'm gonna show you the new body scale that they sent to me. This is good for neck massage. So by the end of the day, you're tired, you're stressed because Tommy didn't arrive to the amazing show to talk about the coupons. Look how long it is, the cable, and there's another one that you can connect to your car. The Oh my god, the lighter. Yes, it's the lighter, right? No.
We used to call it the lighter in your car. Now I think they just call it the car charging port.
Yes, because for instance, in mine, I have two of them, in one in the front, another one in the back seat, but they don't have the lighter anymore.
Yeah,
So,
they don't have the lighter for them anymore, but they never really officially changed the name
for instance,
on the thing.
if I wanted to start smoking at 45, I couldn't do it in my car. So shame on you.
Man, times are so rough now.
Yeah. Stop telling me what I need to do. So here, let me show you this. Here you have the commands: on and off, changing the direction, changing the speed, turning on and off the eating option. So let me do this. There you go. And a good thing about this, the the massage lasts 15 minutes. Okay, once you reach the 15 minute, this will stop. You'll get also this sleeve. Okay, let me turn the heat off so you can see. There you go. It on. Okay, so you'll get this red lights. Don't you won't get burned. Okay, don't be afraid. So, oh my God, is this one. So, one of the good things is with these straps, you can hold it and you can adjust to the right position. Okay. More in the back, in the neck. You can use it lower back. Okay. You can use it almost everywhere. And from times to times, maybe I think this should be around 3 minutes. It automatically changes the direction of the massage. Okay, so this is really good to kind of relax by the end of the day. Oh my God, this is oh, oh my God, pretty good. And because Ryan, let me put this down. And the last mention, how do you said it? The extra products,
Bonus.
extra mention,
Bonus.
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 Okay, so the bonus is this Renfrew massage gun, and this one was sent to me by Renfrew.
You have the same office problem I do. You move one thing and other things start falling down, and it's just too much
Yep,
stuff.
I need to ask my organizing department to make something here. Okay, so let me put this a little bit up, tilt it a little. So this is, it comes in this nice case. You have 6 different heads, and don't get overwhelmed because you may think, oh, I don't know what to do with all these heads. Let me put it. Because in the user manual, you will understand what um, head you should use depending on the need you have. Okay, you have charging cable, 2 replaceable sleeves. So if this get damaged, you can replace them. Let me try this while I'm live. Up. There you go. So to turn them on, you need to make a long press here. It's on. You will see the battery indicator and the level indicator. To switch the speed, you just need to press here. And 2 last things that I think they are pretty good about this massage gun. One is that the vibration, it's only in the head, because sometimes we see that the whole device shakes and we need like do pressure. Oh, I need to hold this, otherwise she will go away. You don't need with this one. As you can see, I'm not making that much tension to grab it. And the last thing, but interesting as well, because sometimes we tend to go a little bit crazy making pressure. So if you're doing too much pressure, this ring here in the back will turn to purple, like you can see right now. If the pressure it's crazy, this will turn to red. Let me see. The thing about this is a double-sided trouble. One, this will kind of make not a good thing to your muscle, and also this will in the long term this will ruin the motors of the massage gun. Think about that. So this was, and I think this has a deal. Just let me check. Well, I can't see it in the website. I think I really need to move to United States. So 62% instead of 259.99, it's 99.99, which is always a good price. There's something about there's some magical thing about 99.99. So I came to the end on my side. Ryan, do you want to add something? Ask something?
I I don't think so. I think we're done. That was a good Homeazin show, slightly different than our usual Homeazin shows, but
I think
Yeah.
we should do. I'm looking forward to 2024 to do the best selling items are 2023.
I think we should make this. We should continue the tradition of this, doing our best selling products of the year. I have a a strange suspicion that so my wife bought a toaster off Amazon, put
Hmm.
bread in it, out comes toast, and I think if it continues the way it is going to
You
by
you
far be my best selling product
you
I
have
think
a
I've
feeling.
ever purchased on
Is it
Amazon.
listed in your carousel?
Not today, because it's not.
No,
We
but
just made the
sorry,
video.
in your storefront.
Somewhere in my storefront it is. Yeah, but so my wife bought a toaster and shot a video on it. It's been I had it in my carousel a couple times this week, but I think we made the video early or late in 2023, maybe even after Christmas. And yeah, it I can already tell it's going to be one of my top selling items of the year.
That's nice. That's nice. Perfect. So I think it's time for us to wrap up. Oh my god. So we will be off 2 weeks.
2 weeks off. We won't be back till
Okay.
February.
Okay. So we will be in the 1st of February back,
Yes, February 1st. We should be back.
and February 2nd I will be heading to Spain again.
Oh, you live the dream of a beauty influencer, the dream life.
Yes, yes, yes. I will be at the Badajoz Fashion Week.
I don't know what that is, but
Badajoz in Spanish, it's, well, I thought, okay, putting in your scale, it's a small town. Putting in Portuguese scale, it's already a big town. So I thought it was a kind of a small town around, I don't know, because the town closest to where I live has, okay, don't laugh, please, don't laugh, 40,000 people. Okay, don't laugh.
I, I don't have to. So I guess I live in kind of a big town here in South Dakota. Yeah, so in the middle of the United States, there's 200,000 people that live in the town, but the other towns around me, most of them are under 10,000. A lot of them are under 800. So there, I grew up in it. The town I grew up in was about 12,000 people. So
So I thought it was a small town. The first time I went there was 2017, I think. So I need to go to the south of Portugal, and then I need to cut, and it's right in the border with Portugal. So I went through, I crossed the border. There's no stop there. Okay, you just go straight away. And then I went through the city, and I was okay. Let me see, and I was vroom, vroom, and what the fuck? This city is big. So it has 150,000 people. So having in mind Portuguese scale, I think we have, I don't know, maybe 5 cities with more people than that one. So for instance, Lisbon, which is the biggest one, and this will include the surroundings, not just only the city, half million people. So
all right.
there you go. So time to wrap up. Thank you so much. Both of us, Ryan and I think we will be live again tomorrow. Maybe I will be live again later. Who knows? Ryan, you?
Yes, I will be live tomorrow morning, unless I get another call from the doctor that says you need to come in for a test, and the only time that you can do a test is tomorrow morning. I don't think so. I don't think I'm going back for any more tests anytime soon. But yeah, I should be live tomorrow morning at 8:30 doing my regular Ryan's remote work hangout show. So Thank you, everybody, for tuning into the show today. Marco and I consider it a huge honor that people are willing
Absolutely.
to spend time with us on our show. So thank you so much for that.
Absolutely. I was at the beginning, I was about to ask you your deadlines to stop wishing Happy New Year. Mine, it's the end of the January, and yours.
Mine, it's the end of January 1st. You get one day to wish people Happy New Year, and then it's time to move on. I mean, actually, we should probably match up. You can say Happy New Year as long as people are keeping their New Year's resolutions. So
Okay,
January
makes
1st.
sense.
January
Okay.
1st is pretty good for that.
So see you within 3 weeks, February 1st. Till then,
February 1st.
behave, have fun, and we will see back that time. Want to say bye bye, Ryan?
Goodbye, folks.
Bye
Goodbye.
bye. See ya.